A chunk of my hair just fell out.
Great way to start the show, Evie.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy Sunday. My name is Judge James.
Oh, I'm Judge Evie. Hi.
Together, this is Living for Crits, the most popular and longest-running father-daughter tabletop role-playing game show, the only father-daughter tabletop role-playing game show that I think there is on Twitch, or on YouTubes, or on the internets or interwebs. And welcome to the great Walls Dungeon Tavern, Gabby. It is so awesome that you're back as well. So, this is the show. And we're celebrating today, which is why I got dressed up, and Evie looks like hot garbage.
What?
I mean, just saying, because you got the hoodie on again.
Well, you said I could wear it.
I know, but I was just saying that so I was the good parent. If you go back in time a few weeks, you'll notice that Judge Evie has worn the same hoodie week over week. Have you washed it yet?
Yeah, we watched it like every couple days.
Not watch it, washed it.
Yeah, we watched it every couple days. Mom makes me. It's so annoying.
Well, what we're doing tonight is a special quarantine-iversary episode of Living for Crits. We celebrated the quarantine-iversary this weekend by having Taco Bell and Starbucks, our first takeout since the beginning of this whole thing a year ago. And we watched the movie Contagion, which if you haven't seen Contagion, what did you think of Contagion?
Well, I saw the last 10 minutes of it.
All right, well, what did you think of it?
Well, I think that girl that died in the beginning, that was interesting.
But
I also thought it was complete crap because they're like, oh my gosh, we're inside for 144 days. The world's ending.
Meanwhile, a year later, and
a whole freaking year, and they're like, oh my god, 144 days, and it's gonna be 144 days till the world is vaccinated.
Yeah,
that's such a long time.
If Contagion starts in best takeout in Delco is Thunderbird Pizza. Have we been to Thunderbird Pizza yet?
What's a Thunderbird Pizza?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
We tend to go to Grottos in Wilmington. I don't know if it's a good thing because we live in we live more up the Chad's Ford side of Delco, which is like technical Delco, not like real Delco. Because we try to act cool, but we're not. But
cool.
We're gonna try Thunderbird Pizza.
Cool.
All right, look, let's do this. All right, so let's talk about this hoodie, because we need a intervention, okay? And I had a conversation with Judge Evie about this hoodie, and Judge Evie, her response was writing a song. So Judge Evie, why don't you play your Criminal Minds song for our viewers?
No, it's not done yet.
Well, you're gonna play it though, right?
Yeah. Okay. Should I stand and do it?
Yeah, stand back there and do the Criminal Minds. Here's your lyrics.
Let's get my finger.
Judge Evie wrote this song for all of you.
In 10 minutes.
Those of you that think this is a serious role-playing game show, you've got one host in a Christmas Story bunny costume, and the other one's going to sing a song about criminal minds on a guitar.
No, it's not my hoodie. It's my friend. Okay.
Do you mean to? Okay.
I got this.
This is what you guys get. This is what you all sign up for. This is the hot mess. All right, Judge Evie.
This stupid thing's in my way.
Judge Evie, who started learning the guitar at Christmas time.
Now is writing a song about Mandy Patinkin.
Is writing a song about Mandy Patinkin.
I need to put disclaimer. I'm gonna say stuff on Mandy Patinkin. I'm not talking about the actual actor. I'm talking about that's the name of this hoodie. Is Mandy Patinkin.
You named your hoodie Mandy Patinkin.
Yes. So when I say stuff, I'm not in love with the man Mandy Patinkin. Thank you.
I think you're in love with Mandy Patinkin.
No, I'm really not. Freaking Gideon's off the show. Ugh. Anyway. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
What's the song called?
I don't know. Mandy Patinkin. Everyone tells me that he's no good. Everyone tells me that I should take it off for a little while and wear something better. Why would I do that when it's the best sweater?
It's not a sweater.
Or hoodie.
All right, let's give it up to Judge
Thank
Evie,
you.
featuring
Thank you.
the song, the hit
Thank
song
you.
that we all know and love, Mandy Patinkin.
Yes.
Should I mention we're a role-playing game show or channel or whatever we are, specializing in Dungeon Crawl Classics, which means that either this made no sense to you or this makes about as much sense as just about everything that has to do with this show. You got some applause. Gabby waved her cell phone in the air after lighting it ablaze. And Eric says you should name the hoodie Inigo Montoya.
No, it's Mandy Patinkin.
There you go, dude.
Thank you.
I'll tell you. Thank you so much, everyone, for that. Watching
Why
that.
are you hitting me?
Let's now we have that behind us. Thankfully, I'm just kidding. It was a very lovely song that you wrote. In how long? How long did you write that song?
10 minutes upstairs.
Nice. That's.
Thank you.
You know, you are going to be just amazing once you put more than 10 minutes into a song.
I already do, but okay.
Sweet. All right.
No, I'm gonna make it a full-length Mandy Patinkin song. Mom, you missed it.
Up.
I just sang about Mandy.
We've got tea.
In honor of our first foray into Starbucks, I bring in a Starbucks mug.
Ooh. We got some Starbucks mugs.
Ooh, what's tea?
What is this tea? What do we have here?
Blackberry pomegranate green tea.
We have blackberry pomegranate green
It
tea.
smells minty.
Brought to us by Jen
Mother.
and Starbucks. Starbucks, who are going to give us the money, right? Do we get money from Starbucks?
Yeah, Starbucks sponsor us.
I wish they did. That'd be awesome, wouldn't
That's
it?
so cool.
No one sponsors
They would never
us.
do that. How do we don't have any
We just put it on the
covers.
table. It's fine. It'll make do. We'll do it once. All right. Yeah, no sponsoring by Starbucks yet, but one day.
One day.
And we'll be like, when we're gonna make it big, we're gonna have a full 20 viewers at that point. We know it. We love all of you who are watching.
Oh
right
my
now.
God, we just realized
I know. I have 2 viewers.
we're
Look at that.
supposed to get our sponsorship by Starbucks.
They said if we get 20
Yeah.
viewers.
They talked to us personally.
Man. Let's go into Judge Evie Presides,
That's
okay?
Baby. I actually didn't check my email. I got all
This is the part of the show where you all send in questions to Judge Evie, who's supposed to be running and GMing Dungeon Crawl Classics, but isn't. Fortunately, she's back in gaming again this week as we kick off our Shadow of the Demon Lord campaign.
I want Gmail.
Shadow of the Demon Lord.
No.
The game you should
It
never
is.
play with your children, but I'm going to.
Play it with your children. Highly recommend.
Don't play it with your children.
Never even did it before.
I am not a good role model. As I sit here next to the Mandy Patinkin singing person. What's up, Hobbs665? We're just hanging here talking about Mandy Patinkin. That's what we're doing. What? You gotta read these questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Again, if you have questions for Judge Evie, dccjudgeevie@gmail.com. What's the first question? We have a rap this week?
Yes.
We'll do it next week.
What?
Who sang this week?
So?
We're gonna have to rap next week.
This is not fair.
Fine, we'll rap this week.
Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
wanna rap first?
You can't disappoint.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't want to disappoint. All right, I apologize.
These are from Brian.
All of them?
All 3.
Everyone's welcome to send us questions, by the way. Although we love Brian especially because Brian always sends us questions.
Yeah, from
Give us
anywhere
the
world.
questions from Brian.
Okay. Aloha.
What the hell is happening upstairs?
Somebody in a shower? Dishwasher?
I mean, this sucks.
Yo, up there.
I guess you're all stuck with this noise?
Don't do that, friends.
We'll have to have that conversation afterwards. Oh, it's over.
it's
Good
not.
deal. Good deal.
Okay.
All right, you did it.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
It's from Brian?
Yes.
Aloha. Go ahead.
This is daylight savings questions. Aloha, judges. Questions for you on this shortened Sunday. Number 1. What are some of your favorite DCC monsters?
What's your favorite DCC monster? I have my favorites. What are your favorites?
I don't know. I always make them up because they don't fit.
Mine are demons because the random demon table is so awesome. And demons can be rolled up at like all kinds of levels and all kinds of like badassedness. And I think that they're always pretty unique. So I really like demons. That's my favorite DCC monster.
I like random things.
Nice. Good. Very specific on the
Like
random
if
things.
you make like a Spooner monster, that's pretty rad.
Yeah, because there's those adventures written by like Harley Stroh and Joe Bittman and Michael Curtis about the evil spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Bad acid? Bad acidness?
Sure. Number 2.
Oh, I get
What
it now.
monsters, if any, have you homebrewed for DCC?
Oh, well, all you do is homebrew
That's
monsters.
literally all I do.
You just come up with crap on the fly.
Yeah. What's my favorite? Oh, wait. If any, have you? What, if any? Like, which ones have I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, take your normal DCC module, okay? And then take every monster in it and get rid of
Pick
it.
a special. Pick one that you've
It doesn't
homebrewed.
say my favorite.
It says pick what monsters, if any of you homebrewed.
No,
Just.
it just says what monster. Have you done any?
So you're gonna
Pick
say you
one?
did all of them? Yeah. What's the one that you homebrewed that you like?
Well, there's Caillou.
Right, which is that puppet. Is the puppet back there? Oh, thank God it's not.
Oh, darn.
That puppet child, evil bald-headed child thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
favorite that I homebrewed was when I created Gritty. For Glowburn, and then Gritty was featured in my X-Crawl Dungeon Battle Delco events for Gen Con 2019. That's my favorite. The fact that he could belly bounce you and his movement was random, I found very fun. And that he erupted out of the ashes of Nick Foles.
Swag.
Okay.
Question
Swag.
number 3.
Question 3.
Do you allow players to use daylight savings time to advance the game clock, and get luck or spells back faster? Maybe this is acceptable,
No.
but judges can give them some nasty punishment later. Cheers, Brian.
No, I don't. I had a game today, and daylight savings time had nothing to do in the game.
I wouldn't remember to do that.
Yeah. We didn't. We played the One Who Watches from Below again this week. There was no.
Why is Caillou bald?
Why is Caillou bald? Poppernot asks.
Well, mine has a hat on, so you don't know he's bald.
But he's bald in the TV show, right? He's kind of like.
No, mine's different.
Oh.
Mine's
Yours looks
Caillou
like
2.0.
a demon clown
It's a
Caillou.
demon clown Caillou with a tutu on.
Dr. Moggs, you're not late. We're barely into the show at this point. You did
missed
miss.
the Mandy
You missed the
Patinkin
song
song.
about Mandy Patinkin, though.
Yeah.
All right, it.
Yeah.
All right.
And they would have missed, the rap, but like, since we are doing
All right,
it,
we're gonna do the rap.
didn't
All right.
miss it.
We have a bunch of new viewers this week. We're going to
Yes.
tell you that every week not every week, most weeks, our good friend Greg Schwarzkopf will send us a rap. And I have not seen it. You haven't read it, but we're going to
It's
rap
part of
this,
the show.
okay?
This one is called the Jester's Cap.
This will look great with this.
So many
Hold on.
words.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
In bright garnished colors, with the frizz taps and chimes, the cap of the jester has a power sublime. A fool can say nonsense, but if the falsehood's believed, it may be outrageous. But your word is now creed. But utter the truth, and the charm will disappear. A logical statement will fill listeners with fear. Wear a hat and just lie. Avoid the truth like the pox, lest the crowd that you've charmed begins throwing rocks.
All right.
That was pretty good.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. So thank you, Greg, for sending in another lovely and amazing rap. Again, if anyone wants to send us something, be it something to rap with our amazing skills, or
These mad skills.
or something to read, or questions that we might have. Let's see what that is. You can send them to dccjudgeevie@gmail.com. All right, the theme of our show tonight for our quarantine anniversary is what we thought about COVID-19 and the quarantine compared to what we got. And we have a really good method of looking back at this. We actually filmed and recorded a show. We did a Twitch stream on Living for Crits a year ago about the coronavirus and gaming during the coronavirus. And we made it was like almost exactly a year ago, maybe like 11 months and 3 weeks. It was like 2 weeks before shit got real. You know, it was just before, it was right before you guys had Seussical.
No, we made it a week after we had Seussical.
Was it?
Yeah, it was right when it started.
There you go. So it happened right around that time. And right after that show, the world kind of collapsed. And, you know, went kind of crazy. And we got a lot of things right, but way more things wrong. But we watched the video again today, and I think the biggest question that Judge Evie had last year is, what is Zoom? So Judge Evie, what's Zoom? Do you know now what Zoom is?
No, it's like I spend all of my day on Zoom for school.
How did you not know what Zoom was last
I don't
year?
know. Ow.
I was already using Zoom last year because I got a subscription or whatever. I started paying for it when I started a Shadow of the Demon Lord campaign around the holidays of 2019, 2020.
I thought it was just like bad Skype.
Yeah, you said, why don't you just FaceTime?
Yeah. Because I thought, I don't like Skype. Skype's so dumb.
Well,
so
now we all live on Zoom or Discord. I mostly live on Discord. That's if you haven't found me for a while, that's where I am. It's coming. It's going to come back. We're going to have to yell at somebody or whatever, or really boost our internet speed down here. It sucks down here in the basement with this computer. Other than Zoom, what do you use to run your online games? Paperknot asks. Zoom. That's what we use.
Well, sometimes I use Discord. I used Discord once.
Did you use Discord once?
Yeah, because everyone didn't like Zoom.
Yeah, no, we just use Zoom. That's all I do screen share with Zoom. If I need to show a map, I just screen share a map and zoom into the map. That's kind of like a Zoom. But we don't do anything else. We're, hey, Tom, what's up?
Hello.
You are not that late. All right, so yeah, I know. What the heck? Who is on Netflix over here? We're getting our bandwidth sucked down. You know?
Getting stolen.
Go upstairs and find who's on this. Go yell at somebody.
What?
Go find out who's using
Why can't you do it so I can sit here and entertain everybody? Go.
All right. I'll go figure it out. All right, I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Hello. He's gone. I've taken over. It's a hashtag chummy takeover. That's me. That's me. Hi everybody. Welcome to this place. We have a great dungeon tavern here. I like the way you run with Zoom. Yeah, we're cool. We go with the Zooms. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I just got an email saying that I have to do all this Zoom stuff tomorrow. It's crazy. But my Zoom teacher's not going to even be there, so I have to have a Zoom substitute. It's so annoying with Zoom substitute. And are you back? I'm talking about my Zoom substitutes.
Hey.
Looking great. Anyway, so back to my story.
Can I come back on?
Oh.
Are you Zoom substitutes?
I was talking about I got an email.
Get up!
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, I'm sorry about that. We're trying to fix the. Yeah, I know. Evie is definitely the entertaining one. All right, I get it. Everyone's like having such a better time here. And Gabby disconnected from our Wi-Fi. That's kind of creepy. That's a creepy picture.
That's really creepy.
Anyway, you want to finish your story?
Oh, no, it's really not a story.
Good.
Oh, yeah, okay, Zoom Institute. Yeah, because basically, so I get these emails. You have to, okay, so for Zoom school, as you know, you go in, they teach you school from you, but if the teacher's not going to be there, and instead of just giving you work to do, they make you go into the Zoom anyway with a Zoom substitute, where the Zoom teacher's like, I don't know why I'm here. What's your teacher's name again? I don't know. Okay, you guys can all leave. I was supposed to take attendance, but I don't want to. And then they leave, and they end the meeting, and it's so annoying. I have to go to one of those tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning. It's so annoying.
I'm sorry. How's it
Hi,
going?
Mom.
Well, it doesn't matter which one we're on because if we're on 2.4, Jen.
That's the bad one.
That one hasn't been working
Well, it's the same thing actually. Well, I can't shift it. So, oh well. Hello, everyone. We're back. We had tech support here. And tech support brought to you by my wife. So,
Yeah.
yay! Customer service at its finest. All right. What's the next? All right. So, the big thing we discussed last year was how you should be playing at people's games, and we were really concerned not about like a virus that could kill you or about the fact it would shut the whole country down, or that I still can't get a decent order of lentils. Like, WTF, people, why can't I get lentils right now? Or remember when we couldn't get toilet paper? Remember what we were worried about? We were seriously worried about something like making sure people don't show up to your game sick. Like if you're sick, stay home. This was all before we realized that,
anyone can be sick.
Anyone can have it and not have no clue. No. But we were very focused on that. We discussed don't touch people's dice, to which your comment was?
You should never touch people's dice.
Like ever.
Ever.
Then we discussed the Benny bucket. So.
We did?
Yeah. We have this thing called the Benny bucket in our house. I got this for Deadlands a few years back. And I just put all the bennies and all the luck tokens that we have in here for every game. So it's a lot. So for instance, this one's for Deadlands Lost Colony, and this one's for Savage Worlds, and this is a Mojo token from Excro, and this is Fleeting Luck. And we said maybe this is a bad idea because we thought again people be playing in game stores and at homes. We thought don't use a Benny bucket. So that was a good rule. But by don't use a Benny bucket, we meant don't go to people's houses to game. Or game stores or anywhere. Because you can't socially we did say social distance I think one time. Yeah. What else did we get wrong? You watched the video.
Yeah, you said masks sucked.
Well, if you remember last year, they were telling us.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
No, they were telling us that masks won't stop the virus. So we kind of said masks sucked.
You said masks sucked. I said masks sucked. Yeah.
Because we didn't think we were going to do anything. Like it was like just don't go near people that were sick.
Yep.
We didn't discuss at all washing groceries. Is anyone else still washing groceries?
We just wipe them off now.
Yeah, we still wipe them down, but we don't wash them.
We don't bleach bath them anymore.
But we did that until what, December?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went a little overboard on that. Or we do wear our masks. I do have some good gaming masks. That was one thing that if you especially through Redbubble, we have some decent masks.
They don't fit me though.
They fit me. I have a really cool Shadow of the Demon Lord mask, and I've got some Monty Cook Games masks. I got some good masks.
Don't fit my face. I got an Adam Driver mask because it didn't fit me.
How long did you think it was gonna last? Like because I remember you saying that you thought it was gonna be 2 weeks?
That's what we were told from school. They were like, 2 weeks shutdown, okay. But my musical was the next week because we were in Tech Week.
Yeah, they canceled her musical. It never
Because technically, okay, so you know how everything started on Friday for everybody?
Yep.
Well, my last day of school was the Wednesday. So technically mine started on the 11th. Like my COVID stuff. My first day home was the 12th. And that was the first day of Tech Week, and we had our musical the next weekend. And then I was texting people. I remember texting people in like April, right? I'm like, oh my god, this is never gonna end, because they were already seeing people again, right? Like, I'm on this crap. And they're like, well, it'll definitely be done by summer, okay? And you'll be able to come to our house. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Summer comes by. It'll definitely be done by Christmas. Then we can have a big Christmas weekend.
No, after summer was September. It was June, then September, and then Christmas, and then January, February, and now it's like whenever. Now it's like June to September of this year.
Well, if you get vaccinated sooner, it's pretty much over for you.
Right. Well, it's not pretty much over.
Not pretty much over, but like you can like
it's
go.
still a thing. You can go to more places.
You don't have to worry about getting sick.
Right, but you may have to worry about getting other people sick, which I think is
That's
is a something I think about.
Just gotta hope they're vaccinated too.
Right. Seeing people just in general. Oh my gosh, Gen Con. We talked about conventions last year, and because when we filmed this, it was right before Gary Con.
And we said,
and we were saying, like, essentially, don't go to Gary Con. We were saying it in a nice way. Like, don't effing go to Gary Con. So I'm trying to think here. Like, we were talking about, several times people were asking us when we thought there would be, we think Gen Con was going to happen. And we all had we said maybe not, but maybe Save Against Fear would happen, and probably PAX Unplugged, neither of which happened. Eric is reminding us the High School Musical, which was Seussical,
yeah, they got to do
was the weekend before the total shutdown on March 13th.
Day because I was in.
You were in Seussical.
I know, but I was like in the back. I was a Who, but for freaking like whatever we did, Camp Rock, I was the freaking like one of the lead show that just got canceled their first time.
I'm sorry, Judge Evie.
I played Caitlin Geller. Pretty swag.
It was pretty swag.
It's pretty swag. Okay. What? This is no. We don't look at this.
Okay, what?
Just because I say the most no. Shush.
What happened? Gabby says I can't remember anything, and then gives a minute-by-minute recap from a year ago. Yeah, you do have a really good memory. You just act ditzy because it's like a.
No, I don't remember, and then I remember, and then I say stuff. I just speak what my brain thinks out loud, and so I can't remember anything, and so I say I can't remember anything. But I remember
when
things.
do you think you'll be comfortable going to a convention?
Never.
You don't think so?
I'll feel comfortable going to a convention when.
Like that's my question: is how many people after this are gonna have like that seize up moment around a lot of people? I'm really hoping that my wife and I, and hopefully the kids, I know they're a lower shot here, that at least my wife and I can get the vaccine sometime soon, and maybe start hosting events for select people that are also vaccinated down here in the Dungeon Tavern, that are local, friends of ours in the Philly area. Hobbs thinks that Gamehole Con in November.
I hope Save Against Fear happens.
Is going to be a thing. Which
small.
I hope it is. I know it's a good con.
I want Save Against Fear to happen. Because that's small enough you can ease into like PAX.
Yeah, Save Against Fear is in October, and that's a local, that's a Lancaster convention that Brendan LaSalle got us into. What?
That's a Harrisburg convention.
I'm sorry, Harrisburg, not
What'll be really
Lancaster.
sad is we made this video about COVID a year ago, right? What if it's still going on a year from today? And we're looking back at this.
Shut the hell up, kid.
What if we look back at this?
Why would you say that? That's terrible.
It's just a
like
thought.
COVID-21?
What?
Like there's a new COVID? COVID-2?
No, if the same one was still going on.
Don't say that.
Oops.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I told you, I just say what comes to my brain.
I'm just going to drag myself
it.
on camera next year if that's the case. All right, like, what's a good thing that's come out of COVID? Like, this whole experience. I mean, I want us to talk like it's the end of it. I feel like if we start discussing it like we're getting towards the end, it's going to be easier. So what's a good thing that you think has come out of this?
I got this hoodie.
That's it. That's the good thing. You got a hoodie.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I don't think in a non-COVID situation would you have ever had, you know,
I would
teens
never watch
watching Criminal Minds. You know, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, if I could go back, and would I redo an entire global pandemic just so I could get this hoodie? Darn right I would.
That's right. I'd go through a pandemic for Criminal Minds.
Yep. What good came out in with you? You got that? You got the
I'm not gonna say the Christmas Story pajamas are the good thing, you know. I think something that good was, I think I picked up a couple of good habits. I read every day now, so I've read like, you know, a lot of books in the last year. Done a lot of gaming, connect with a lot of great people online. I got rid of Facebook. That was really good. You know, I really enjoyed quitting Facebook and shifting 100% to Discord. That was awesome. Well, Twitter also. So
I learned to play the guitar.
You learned to play the guitar. Online cons, as Budo says, online cons have gotten big. Hobbs is mentioning more people getting into online play.
I bake now.
You do. That's not a good thing, though.
What?
Because I mean, you baking single-handedly has put me in the obese category on the BMI calculator. So I want to thank you. I've gained literally 15 pounds through COVID.
My scones.
Your scones are why I gained 15 pounds through COVID.
The really big ones that I made the other day, they're huge.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, give me one of the big ones.
They were so big.
I'm a very fit, fat person, though. Like, I'm not doing great on weight, but I did run 8.5 miles yesterday, which just looked like a fat man running around 8.5 miles. Budo says, gaming with people far away happened because no one had anything better to do. And Brian said, more people cooking at home, learning to cook. You know what? With the cooking at home, something I noticed is we got takeout this week. The first takeout we got was from a local restaurant called Harvest, which is kind of like a higher end restaurant. And but before anyone says like that maybe is a local to the area that's not a high end restaurant, understand we are cheap bastards, you know. And
it's high end.
Yeah, but for us.
So was Joe's.
Yeah, but for us, like Uncle Joe's is high end, or
it is.
Or what else is high end? Oh, like not Panera, but Chipotle's high end.
Ew, Chipotle sucks.
But it's kind of high end. It's not Taco Bell.
You know what's Mod is high end.
What is Mod Pizza's high end?
Yeah.
Popper asks, how long does it take you to run 8 miles? Too long. When I say run, I mean jog. And when I say jog, I mean I'm jogging at a walking pace. It's like 2 hours, man. 2 hours to run 8.5 miles. So it's not a great pace. It's like a 14 or 15 minute mile. But I'm not dissing Chipotle, dude. I love Chipotle.
Someone says Chipotle's bad.
I prefer.
Because it gives you less.
I prefer Moe's because they give you a lot more chips. They have a salsa bar, and when you walk in, they're like, Moe's! That's what I like that. No one's like, welcome to Chipotle. So, yes, I'm doing, every Tuesday and Thursday, guys, I do a 5K at night, and then on Saturday, I try to see how far I can run.
See, you run, and then I have dance practice.
We have Moe's here, Hobbs, in Wilmington, so I can, which is not far from where I live. So we just pop across the Delaware border, which means Moe's with no sales tax. That's the best thing about Wilmington is that there's no sales tax in Delaware. And Joe Biden's there. So, well, he was there. Anyway, we missed on that one.
Oh, try again.
All right, Joe Biden. There we go.
Ow!
We're going to lose, 45% of our viewers. Sorry. We'll keep the politics down. It's not that season. Trying to think here. What else? I mean, all right, so what's the biggest downside to COVID? Besides people that, you know what, let's not go that way. We're not going to discuss it. We're not discussing downsides tonight. We're just going to.
It's going to be over.
There's just so many downsides to COVID.
Many.
There's so many terrible things have happened this year. So many people have lost their loved ones or friends, and they've lost, I mean, Man, that didn't. I don't think it happened. Wait, I'm not gonna read that one, but okay. I think it took him out of the election cycle, but I'm not gonna say that it did that. So, yeah. Anyway, pushing the boundaries tonight. Oh my gosh. I think not being able to see friends and family has kind of sucked.
We're not talking downsides.
No, I know what you mean, Hobbs. It's cool.
We're not talking downsides.
I know. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. We're gonna wrap the show up because we're already 37 minutes in. No, and I got you, Hobbs. No worries, man. No worries, and I agree. All right. So next part of our show is Kickstarter shoutouts, and I've got two that I'm backing right now. First off, if you want something big and honking at the moment, oh, we got a question here. Hobbs is asking, why are you wearing a bunny suit?
Why aren't you wearing a bunny suit?
I mean, Pixar didn't happen. You know what a big reason why I'm wearing a bunny suit? Because I woke up this morning and I was cold. And
you weren't to like...
I said, screw it, I'm putting on this costume.
Uh-huh.
You're right, I don't know that you're not, Hobbs.
Yeah, because Hobbs is wearing a Criminal Minds hoodie named Mandy Potato.
I just figured we're a year into this, and this whole thing is a cluster, so why not wear the bunny suit? And that said, this is the second time I've worn this on the show. So
this is the eighth time.
This isn't even the first time I've worn this outfit. So, it's really warm. We had no heat on this morning, and it's warm. Kickstarter shoutouts. I almost said COVID starter shoutouts.
Oh, no.
All right, so the big honk one right now that I'm super geeked for is Crypt of the Devil Lich. Goodman Games, 11 days to go for both DCC and 5e. So if you love Dungeon Crawl Classics, this game's for you. If you still think you have to play a game that's not DCC, it could be for you, I guess, also. But or get both. But it's at $82,000 right now of a 10K budget. And before I add it to my list of adventures I have to run this year, because I am doing a challenge of running like 50 plus DCC modules in 2021 at this point, I don't have to worry about that because I've added that to 2022's list. So
you have a 2022 list?
Yeah, that and Omnivory of Eden are on that list for 2022. So, hey, Gordon. Gordon said I saw my first rabbit of the year right before I tuned in tonight. I did post this on Discord first. The other Kickstarter, especially if you like Mutant Crawl Classics or anything that's kind of old school, is Scientific Barbarian 3, the post-apocalyptic role-playing magazine by Jim Wampler, who was the lead designer on Mutant Crawl Classics. So that is at $8,400 of a required 3K. And if you've missed any of the previous Scientific Barbarians, and I'm a naughty person and did, you can go ahead and fund to a level to get those. So, all right, Road Crew shoutouts this year, or this week. Ethereal GaryCon is Thursday, March 25th through Sunday, March 28th. I think signups, depending on your ticket level, are starting, but like general signups aren't out yet. I know Tom's on here somewhere, and Tom said that he did his events yet. And then Dungeon Con Online, May 28th to 31st, which is a D&D 5e focused con, of which I will not be running D&D 5e. And that's correct, Hobbs. I will not be driving to either GaryCon, and my car would make it because I don't have to drive there. And he's joking at me because the last time I went to GaryCon, my car died halfway there. Actually, it didn't die. Fun fact, it was just screwed up by the dealership that did the oil change right before I left. However, I did get there. Better late than never. I ran Mutant Crawl Classics for Bruce Cordell, so that was a winning moment. All right, Judge Evie, where can folks find us?
They can find us at I Live for Crits on Twitter, Living for Crits on Instagram, and search Living for Crits on YouTube.
So until next time, be safe, be healthy, be kind, and what is our outro ASMR this week?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I don't know what I do.
I'm gonna say, I guess, flatten the curve. You gotta do one. You're reverting back to old Judge Evie, who didn't know. Remember old Judge Evie? Oh, old Judge Evie was just laughed. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You could.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'm sophisticated now. That's not a good look.
Do your outro.
I don't know what to say.
ASMR. Just say something.
I don't know.
Say something about Tim DeShane.
What?
I don't know.
Hi, Tim DeShane.
He's not watching, but go ahead.
I hope you had a nice day.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.